Hi guys, welcome to Solo Dolo Sports Facebook page. Another end of the year, another end to the Supercharger Dynasty offseason video. Guys, welcome. Year 13, everything we could ask for we got. Sun Belt champs, Orange Bowl champs, finished number 2 in the country. This is epic season, and I want to end this, put my Xbox 360 away for the next 8 months and do some other stuff. But to do that, I have to get through the off season. I got two objectives for this. Of course, to get some of the players that still have not committed to me, and number two, to get I want to make the Texas division for the Big 12. I have Baylor over there. And Baylor's over there with the teams that aren't in Texas. And there's a lot of teams from Texas in the other division. So I got to swap them out, make sure that happens. So we have a Texas division in the Big 12. I'm also going to move the Sun Belt Conference Championship game to the Fargo Dome in North Dakota State. That's going to be where the conference championship always happens from now on. So those are some things I want to hit up. And of course, we got to wonder if guys are coming back that are supposed to come back that are redshirted. Also have to see who transfers, who I can actually get, who's going to be the quarterback next year. Got to figure all that stuff out, our schedule and things like that. So it's going to be a long, long video, and that's why I got plenty of sleep. I'm up in the morning because I'm supposed to have my stepson over here, and he's going to be on the internet, and I don't want my internet to go in and out because when people are generally just piling on it, it kind of wants to go out. But right now, internet should be good. We should be golden. I got us some background music, and we can get this thing started. I have a plan. I need to do this. Oh yeah, and I'm also wondering if my coordinators will come back. They've been with the team for a while. My coordinators who are stay list here. Eric Sims and Lee Brown. Two good offensive and defensive coordinators. Definitely don't want them to leave. Lee Brown especially because our offense is complete fire. Don't want them to leave, but we'll just have to see what happens. Always fun when you go through an off-season video, and this should be no different. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to fire up some music. Let's take a look at the bowl results first. Let me cut this down a little bit more. Of course, our national champion, of course, is Georgia Tech. Beat the brakes off the Blazers. Y'all saw that earlier. All right, here we go. Fresno State over Colorado. The Deion Sanders. I don't know if Deion Sanders can change what Colorado is, but I'm sure they're going to be a lot better in real life. Bowling Green over Nevada in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. I love these bowl names, by the way. New Mexico Bowl, of course, was won by Fresno State. BYU versus Air Force. That is an interesting matchup. BYU wins, which I think in real life they're in the same division, or is BYU, I think, has always been independent. They're independent. BYU over Air Force in the Ponzetta Bowl. Beef O'Brady Bowl, North Texas over Temple. Montana over Marshall, so that's a good win for our Sun Belt Conference in the New Orleans Bowl. The Mako Bowl, Utah over Wyoming. And that is a close win, but they get it done. San Jose State over UTSA by a point, 38-37 in the Hawaii Bowl. Little Caesars Pizza Bowl, I love that bowl. Ball State over Northwestern, 27-19. Northern Illinois over Louisville in the Military Bowl. Holiday Bowl, Texas versus USC, and it is Texas over the Trojans in the Holiday Bowl, 34-14. Miami, 47-28 over UCF. Battle in Florida, and Miami comes out on top. Notre Dame loses big to Florida State in the Advocare 100. Well, we're just gonna say Independence Bowl. Russell Athletic Bowl is the Cincinnati Bearcats, team I hope to face next year, over the NC State Wolfpack. Wisconsin over Oklahoma, 38-24. New Mexico over UTEP, 31-28 in the Armed Forces Bowl. Pittsburgh over Washington State in the Fight Hunger Bowl. Oregon over West Virginia, 49-35 in the Alamo Bowl. Ohio State over SMU in the Buffalo Wild Wing Bowl, 34-10. Music City Bowl, it's the Tennessee Vols over Wake Forest, 34-17. Cal over Syracuse in the Sun Bowl. Western Kentucky wins over Arkansas, 42-35 in the Liberty Bowl. Missouri over Virginia Tech. Really good Virginia Tech team in this series, in this dynasty. In the Chick-fil-A Bowl. Heart of Dallas Bowl goes to Rutgers over Kansas, 38-24. Minnesota over Texas A&M, Texas A&M won. Texas A&M won the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl, 31-28. Good season for Texas A&M. Capital One Bowl, Auburn over Iowa, 31-21. Outback Bowl, Florida over Nebraska. And Nebraska's really good in this series. But Florida beats them in the Outback Bowl. Rose Bowl. Furman came close but could not beat Alabama. So another Sun Belt team goes down to Bama, 38-31 in the Rose Bowl. Tostitos Fiesta Bowl is the Ole Miss Rebels, 31-28 over Penn State. They're number 4 with 3 losses. I don't see that, but whatever. Michigan Wolverines. See if this happens in real life. Michigan Wolverines over TCU, 31-20. Good. I'm predicting Michigan to win that game, but TCU's always full of surprises this year. But in this dynasty, it is the Michigan Wolverines over TCU. And of course, our big win against Navy, 42-40, in what is an historic win for our program. 13 years in, biggest program win in our history. Bigger than the times we beat Notre Dame, because Navy actually won national championships. So should have probably been in a 5th national championship, but they lost to Missouri earlier in the season, so they had 1 loss and they couldn't get in. They had UAB to lose, and UAB unfortunately did not lose and got destroyed by Georgia Tech. It's Baylor over South Carolina in the Cotton Bowl. Another big win for our conference, Appalachian State over Villanova. Ohio, surprisingly, but Ohio had a good season. Ohio over North Dakota State, 33-21. Get them to 10 wins. Surprisingly, they're not ranked. And of course, the big one, the national championship. Georgia Tech wins their first national championship in the Dynasty. Undefeated, undisputed champion Georgia Tech over the Conference USA UAB Blazers, who did not belong there. So that ends the bowl season. Now we're going to get to the fun part. Of course, I've done an off-season, a recap video of the season. We are ready for off-season. Once again, it's time to hit the recruiting trail. Good luck, Coach. Yep. We're going to get into it now. We advance to the end of the season. We are in a recruit battle for Brian Madison, a left end, and we have been into a battle with Aaron Bowman the whole entire season. Really need a star receiver since we're losing Matt Martin. We don't have a star receiver right now because he's graduating. One best returner, that was Matt Martin, 10 consecutive wins. I think we had 11 consecutive wins, actually. Win a bowl game, earn a BCS bowl bid, win a conference championship. First team All-Americans with 4. They're ranked in the top 5 in rushing yards allowed. Hard to believe considering all the yards we gave up against Navy. Being ranked in the top 5. We beat a top 5 team. First team all-conference players, ranked top 10 in passing touchdowns. Played in that ESPN Classic game, beat a big top 10 team, second team all-conference, 6 players. Opponent under 150 rushing yards once, plus 10 first downs twice. Red zone efficiency, freshman All-American 3, scored 21 or more points. 250 offensive rushing yards, forced turnover, all this stuff goes into the XP for the coach. And you see the seasons. 13-1 last year, went 9-4. 11-3 the first year. Hooch Jr. took over the head coaching duties. Dennis Haley, of course, won a conference championship and the Sugar Bowl. So he did win the Sugar Bowl going out. That was a good season too. Year 10, 8-5, 10-3, 9-4, 12-2, conference championship back then. Sugar Bowl back in 2017, 13-1, 11-2, 10-4, 8-5, 2-10 the first year. A lot of wins for this team. 128-46 is our win-loss total after 13 seasons. Now we hit the coaching carousel, and what I'm hoping is we do not lose any coordinators. So let's hit it. He was hired by, I don't know what that is, NIU as the head coach. Chad Dorsey was fired after failing to meet his goals. He went 4-8. Unexpected jobs, field positions, now hiring, Georgia, all that. I don't want to take too long on here because, of course, Turner Hooch Jr. is not leaving. My contract, skip to ascend the next offer. See what happens. East Washington is now looking for a coach. Georgia hires BYU coach. BYU had a good year, so he's going to Georgia to try to resurrect that. Rumored candidates. This Washington coach was fired. Billy Seymour, 5-year contract. Previous head coach for UAB. He goes to Stanford. No one's taking the East Washington job. Andy Stanford was fired after failing to meet. Andy Stanford I think was one of our offensive coordinators. Tried to meet his goals. Hard to win in Illinois. It is always kind of hard to win in Illinois. And Austin Peay State fires their coach. 3-9 seasons. That's not surprising. Andy Strickland, Georgia Tech OC, takes the Illinois job. So BYU's looking for a coach. Austin Peay is looking for a coach. UAB, Billy Seymour left to take the head coaching job at Stanford. So the UAB head coaching job is open. I was always curious when this stuff happens. Warren Bradley was fired for failing to meet his goals. 3-9 season, of course. Was going to take the UAB job. UAB hires Kenneth Green. Previous job, he was the OC, at the school, so he moved up, which should happen. And Lee Brown is a rumored candidate for somebody. I'm hoping he does not leave. Jordan Peters was fired. Of course, Boston College has a vacancy right now. And there we go. New head coach hired from Columbia State. Lee Brown, our OC, does take the head coaching job at Mississippi State. So we have an opening. We do not have an OC right now. Maryland coach has retired. That's why I say this stuff's always fun. You never know what's going to happen. Sean Coleman, Bruner, Washington State. Send them my next offer. Well, that's a bummer. I knew eventually he was going to leave, though. I kind of saw it happening. Sean Coleman, that's a head coaching job. I'm just wondering what we're going to do as far as our situation. Of course, I don't know if you have any control of that. Northern Illinois head coach, we need an offensive coordinator. What we're gonna do as far as all right, okay, keep going. Oh my God. I done lost both my coordinators. Oh my God. Eric Sims is gone. Defensive coordinator. Takes the head coaching job at Northern Illinois. Why do y'all keep going to Northern Illinois? Don't go to Northern Illinois. That's where this other guy went. I have no coordinators right now. Oh my God. This year is going to be crazy. Year 14 is going to be insane. Year 14 is going to be insane, man. I'm out of coordinators. I have no coordinators. Still not open. I gotta figure out who's gonna be my coach, man. Who's gonna be my coordinators now? We have no coordinators. Guess I'll skip the field positions. That way I can see if any of these get filled. You gotta love coaching carousel, man. One of the best parts of this game, because you never know what's gonna happen. It's great, but at the same freaking time, man, it's like, man. John Thompson, I guess, takes the coaching job from San Jose State. He comes to Austin Peay State. Of course, I keep up with that because that's our conference. Oh, boy. Search for candidates. Which, honestly, I think I should have a pick of what candidates I want. I think there's some way to do it, but I don't know. Like, I could just sim to the end of it, and that way it'll give me things. Because right now we're just kind of waiting for whoever's going to take the job. And I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. We're going to skip to the end and see what coach we get. OC. Don't stay hires. I'm coaching. Okay, I need to see what positions got filled. Okay. We got an offensive coordinator, Kyle Owen. Previous job, head coach, fired for a 3-9 season. I need to see his coaching tree to see what he gives to me as far as an OC. Because even though he might suck as a head coach, but he might be good as a coordinator. What's my defensive coordinator? Bernard Finley. He was previously with Georgia State, so he comes from one of our division rivals to come be our defensive coordinator. So that's about it. Austin Peay State, of course, had to fill in for them. Chattanooga, new head coach hired, Matt Hill. Can't do worse than they already did. Georgia State hires a new DC, Travis Riley. Chattanooga hired another defensive coordinator. That's about it. Keeping up with our conference and us. But we got new coordinators. We lost our coordinators, which is crazy. I lost both of them, but I kind of saw it was coming. Previous DC hired by Northern Illinois. Eric Sims. Everybody keeps going. Every one of my defensive coordinators just keep going to Northern Illinois. It's crazy. What did Michigan State do last year? 4-8. Yep, y'all need to change. Where did they fired Russell Reggie Wilson. Probably they had to fire him after a 4-8 season. That sucks. 2-10 Georgia. Can you imagine a world where Georgia's 2-10? Lee Brown went to take the head coach job at Mississippi State. Now, see, that's worth it. I could say, yeah, my guy went to the SEC. That's worth it. Don't go to Northern Illinois. Why would you go to Northern Illinois where you can be the man here? In Muletown to the number 2 team in the country. I like to live in a world where, Columbia State is in the national conversation, and Georgia is 2-10. What a world to live in. Wouldn't that be great? We're going to get out of here. Coaching carousel is over. We got our coordinators. We're going to look at them, hopefully. Or they won't let me. Not right now, they won't let me. Right now, they will not let me. So advance to the next stage. Players leaving. Always, this is going to be kind of testy. I redshirted seniors, for God's sake. Guys that could have got playing time. They got redshirted. This could be a mutiny. We're just going to have to see what happens. I wonder how things are going to be with these new coordinators, man. If they're lowly rated, it's going to hit us too. I'm not saying total rebuild. We got too much talent to be rebuilding, but man. Ooh, he's got 22 upgrades available for the OC. Pretty cool. And I can look at them. Kyle Olin, he'll be up to a 22. Not losing much with Bernard Finley. It's not really that bad. I'll upgrade him in a minute. But right now, we got to go to players leaving. Who's moving on? Philip Ross, who never really made any catches, man. I mean, he had 25 catches for 369 yards and a receiving touchdown. He's a first-round pick? No. Now, Matt Martin's a first-round pick. Absolutely. Weber, 5th round. Kind of expect that. Tommy Jackson should be higher, but he's 5th round. Callahan is at least a number 1, number 2, no, round 1, round 2 pick. Shouldn't be in round 5. I mean, that's just robbery. Kenneth Barnes. The point is, we got a lot of players going to the draft. Bentley graduates, Matt Brown graduates, Josh Cox graduates, David King, 5 sacks graduates, Frank Barnett graduates, Dan Simpson, the 28 sacks given up guy, graduates, RJ Bryant graduates, Lee Inman, one of my best offensive linemen all time, graduates. Jack Crawford graduates. Tyler Morton. I want to keep calling him Tommy Morton. Tyler Morton graduates. Kicker Ray Beck graduates. Made some memorable kicks. Sid Cowan, the North Dakota State hero, he graduates. Cody Rooney, our punter, graduates. Aaron Clark, our defensive tackle, graduates. And I have nobody transferring. That is great news. That is great news. So none of the players I redshirted want to transfer. I took a gamble and I won. Let's go to this coaching tree real quick. We'll upgrade all this. All security, we'll upgrade that. Okay, I gotta get all these Max these out. How many points I got left? 16. Nope. Look at this. So we don't lose much with the new OC. That's the most important thing. He's updated to a 22. The OC, I think B. Brown was was he at 26, 25? I don't know. But we don't lose much. Nar Riley's pretty good at 12. They'll upgrade nicely. We'll get out of here. Save. So other than that, not change. It's just the fact that we had no players leaving, so we're good. Go to the next stage. Transfer requests. Did we get any? And no, I do not have Madden NFL 25. We are a long way from there. Head coach Turner Hooch Jr. is now at a level 36. We can look at draft results. I thought about including some of this into my DeMontre James will say Detroit Lions, but I said, nah, I don't feel like doing it, so I didn't do it this year. Phillip Ross being a number one pick is kind of criminal. Callahan should be a number one pick. That is insane. But we can look around. Air Force, 7th round pick. Alabama. Appalachian State. Lawrence Harwell's gone. He got picked. Let's just look at our schools. Austin Peay State, nobody. How about Boise State? 7th round pick, Jacob Brown. Chattanooga, nobody. Cincinnati, Santa quarterback, Derek Davis. Pretty cool. Coastal Carolina, nobody. East Washington, nobody. The machine known as Furman says as much as we do, man. They're talented, man. They really recruit a whole lot like we recruit. Really good school for recruiting. Furman. Georgia Southern. Since 2. Georgia Tech. A bunch. Wide receiver. Surprised they didn't send a running back. They're always good at sending running backs over. Michigan State. Only one. Well, you went 4-8. No one's paying attention to y'all. Middle Tennessee State sends a center. I'll look to put Middle Tennessee State back on the schedule next year. We needed a break, and but I think we need to get Mid-State hate going again. Montana. Patrick Thomas goes. He's a first-round pick, and you're telling me he's a first-round pick, and Will Callahan's not a first-round pick? Are you kidding me? Are you smoking crack? I didn't believe that. Navy, a bunch. Aaron Brown, Ferguson, who ran all over us. Really good team. Should have won a 5th national championship, to be honest with you. But I was glad I beat them. Made me feel better about about that whipping we took last year. North Dakota State. See, just like Furman, it's like us, them, and Furman graduate a whole lot of players. Always. Chauncey Brown, Gerald Stewart. Send people to the pros, man. State, Stanford, Temple, Tennessee, bunch. Defensive tackle, tight end, corner. Townsend actually sent people. Defensive tackle and defensive end. So they actually did send people from Townsend. That's pretty cool. UAB. Nobody got drafted out of UAB, even though they made the national championship game. Are you kidding? UMass. Nobody. UNLV. USC. UCF. TSA. Utah State. Vanderbilt sent some people. Washington State, Virginia, Western Kentucky, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Or anybody we face, like Ball State, isn't anybody. We played UMass too. I'm checking all the schools we were involved with. UMass, did they send anybody? Nobody. Eastern Michigan, that's another opponent I played. See Eastern Michigan. Does Eastern Michigan send anybody? Before I get out of here. Nobody. And I saw Bama. So, what else we faced? Navy, I saw Navy. Okay. Did we get any transfer requests? We got a bunch. Quarterback. I don't want another quarterback. We got Kelvin Green. That's what we're going with. I'm not getting another quarterback. I think we got a center. These guys are so lowly rated, though. Left guard. There's a Coleman, freshman. 7 overall. I'm tempted to get this quarterback. I'm tempted just to see what he might do. But then again, you got Kelvin Green. I got other back. I just got too many quarterbacks right now that are as rated as he is. Kelvin Green is probably going to get a lot better. He was good when I had him. I just don't think I need another. I just don't think I need another one. But I'll grab this. I'll grab T.J. Bonner. 73 overall, center. Might be a good center to have. Left guard. Other than that, I think I'm not going to do anything else. We'll take Bonner, and that'll be about it. I'm surprised I got some transfer requests. Let's move on to recruiting. I'm sorry, guys. I ain't got no light on. This is dark. It's dark as crap doing this. I'm sitting in the dark. Well, I thought the sun was out. I thought the sun would be shining a little bit more. We got 2 first-round draft picks, 1 fourth one, and 3 fifth ones. Making our school look good. Mm. Everybody's graduated. We are officially year 14 now. Now we just got to add to it. I've been on the recruiting board for a long time. We're graduating like 21 seniors, so we had nobody leave. So here we go. We got a punter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going to be short. We're not going to have we're going to have a lot of probably walk-ons come in now. But I'd rather have that than over-recruit, to be honest with you. I think offensive line, I think our defensive, we're going to be really good defensively. These guys, I do think we need another receiver. So I'm going to put a lot of points in the two guys I really want. Make sure I get them. And we'll just get walk-ons. They'll be fine. We're going high, very high. We'll start off with 7. Turn it up here. All right, $7,000. Both at 7. That is an Alabama guy. I'd rather have the Alabama guy at corner. Since no one's really transferring, I really don't need him. But of course, because of the fact that nobody transferred, I got room for him. We lead for him, so I don't think it's going to be a big jump. We'll try to get these guys. And I'll take like 500 each from these guys to make up the difference. I think we got way too many points on them anyway. I think I'm going to win those battles. I don't know, though. With Bowman, I think I have to go all in. I don't think Brian Madison. I think Brian Madison's going to come here. That's how we're going to do it. Bowman, I got to go all in on him. Pretty much have to go in on Brian, too. I don't know, man. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I hate this because I'm like, I do kind of want these guys, but I'd rather make sure I get Bowman and Madison. Who am I battling with? Ohio. Ohio State, and it's not even jumping in on them. It's going to be stupid, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I want these guys, but it's not like, oh, if I don't get them, I'm not really like crying about it. It'll help me not get any walk-ons, but it is what it is. We're going with it. Let's go. Probably screwed myself out of 2 recruits that could have came. But I want to make sure I get the 2 I really want. I got 3 out of 4. Brian Madison commits. Aaron Bowman commits. Corey Jacobs commits. I just didn't get Brent Hallmiller. I can live with that. Sorry, top class in conference. Sign a 4-star prospect. Sign a top 25 class. Let's see what happens. Corey Jacobs. I guess we just put enough, man. We put 500 points. They needed 500 points. They didn't go in for him, so we got him. TCU went all in. We would have, if we put points on a lot more points on him, we would have regretted it. Because TCU went all in for him. Aaron Bowman, UConn didn't even try. Wyoming didn't even try. Jay Royal, Jerry Thomas. A big class. But remember, guys, Terrence Reynolds, 79 overall athlete from Mississippi. We got a tackle, 76 overall tackle, 72 overall receiver in Kenny Webb from Virginia. Dante Benson is another receiver, a receiving tight end. It's going to be real good. Strong safety, Kenny Moore, 4-star, 77 overall recruit. Tony Thomas might have a future as a scrambler for our team, 76 overall. And we got Brian Madison, 73 overall, defensive tackle. That's an end. And we got Aaron Bowman, 4-star possession receiver. So I think we did good. I think we did really, really good. See where we're at. How many Spark 100s we get? We actually did get some Spark 100s. Just our conference and who we signed is what I'm looking for. North Dakota State signed a 77 overall pass rusher, Roger Williams. Montana signed Matt McKinney, receiver from Montana, so he wouldn't actually go there. We got Tony Thomas, New Jersey. North Dakota State got Anthony Jefferson, an athlete from Texas, at 75 overall. We got Terrence Reynolds, athlete. Don't know where I'll put him. Georgia Southern got Brandon Howard, a blocking tight end. Furman got Derek May, right receiver, South Carolina. Austin Peay State got Robert Thompson, middle linebacker, Georgia. We got John McGill from North Dakota. They got North Dakota State got Marcus Morris, an athlete, Texas. Coastal got Jeremy Leonard, tight end from South Carolina. We got Aaron Bowman. Yep, we did. Wide receiver, Texas. Jarvis Harrison, speed receiver from Florida, goes to Montana. Sunbelt getting a lot of talent, man. And where do we rank as far as classes? We rank 18th. We cracked the top 20. We got 6 4-stars, 8 3-stars, 4 2-stars, and a 1-star. 19 recruits. We had a 21. We graduated 21 players, so yep, I think I hit it just about right. Didn't over recruit, so I did good. And I did not over recruit. That's the most important thing. We have signed our recruiting class. We are ready to go into year 14. Position changes, which I'm never really ready to do because I'm like still trying to figure things out. We'll go to position changes. We'll look at our roster. At quarterback. Wait a minute. Oh, by checking them off, you got rid of them. You just signed them. Oh, man, I did not know that. I messed up. Because I didn't get that center I wanted. Well, I goofed. Tony Thomas is, of course, there. Kelvin Green. Frederick Branch. I mean, can I put him somewhere else? No, he's definitely a quarterback. Can't put him anywhere else. We got him. He's from Alabama. He didn't play. Well, he did play. He's not what I really want to go with, though. I almost want to let him go, but I can't now. I'm stuck with him. James, Johnson, Palmer. Boy, did I goof. Fullback. I got 2 fullbacks. I don't need 2 fullbacks. But I think I don't have where it's like I have to cut players. Morgan, Gaddis, Walker, Davidson, McNeil, Webb, Bowman, Jeremy Thomas, Marcus Black. Deep receiving core, but notice the low 70s. Only Eric Morgan stands out. John Tucker, 82, Benson, and Royal. Anyone know from blocking? They're all know for receiving, so I can't know anyone in the offensive line. Randy Gross, Wilson, left guard, Vincent Coleman. I guess I took him off a transfer. Center, DeAngelis, Rodney Cox. These are lowly rated offensive linemen. Clint Cox, Fritz, Mason. Right tackle, Perkins. Yeah, I goofed, man. I had a offensive lineman I took, but I actually denied having him because I didn't read the fine print. I goofed. Ricky King, Sr., Will Golden, Chase Hunter, Madison, Ron Matthews, who's going to get cut because I don't want him. Daniel Franklin, Bradley, who's going to get cut because I don't want him. They're giving me walk-ons now. I'm getting walk-ons now. Rick Morrison, Andre Gibbons. Hargrove, sophomore. Elliott, junior. Gillett, guys I recruited. Pat Walker's now a senior. Trenigan. And it kind of falls from there, man. It's really kind of like, Riviera, now's a senior, 81. Adam Smith. How we are looking at corner. Johnny White. Kirk Carter. Not as good as we were last year. Jay France, Fernandez. Free safety. Victor Keys. And Ronnie Thompson. Pretty neat. Pretty good. I need to move someone to free safety. Kenny Moore, of course, is probably going to get that spot. He's already highly rated over everybody. Dylan Bell. Nate Morgan. Probably move someone to free safety. Bolster that up. Samuel Singletary. Now athletes. I'm going to have to beef up our corners, though. Make us deeper. Halfback. He's a receiver at 80. What's he at corner? 79. You're moving the corner. Terrence Reynolds moves to corner. So far, our corner position's a little bit better. I can't believe I did that, man. Let's go to training results. One of my favorite times of favorite things to do. The training results means everybody beefed up during spring training. How we improved during the off season. Eric Morgan, wow, 91 overall. Eric Morgan now. Let's break it up like this. I'm kind of tempted to keep Guidry though, but Kelvin Green, I kind of want to see what he can do. I'm just too crowded at. I want Kelvin Green to be the quarterback, man. So even though these results sort of make me want to go in a different direction. Halfback, 89 overall, Wendell James. Boy, did I goof, man. Eric Morgan, Philip Gaddis, Walker McNeil. So we had some tight end. Tucker, Brewster, an 86 overall. Wilson goes to 79. A little bit better. Angeles, 78 plus 6. King goes up to 83. Will Golden goes up to an 81. Someone's going to move to right end. Likely going to be Will Golden. King gave me the sacks. Franklin. I'd rather have Chase Hunter over there. Will Golden, I want to see what he can do too. Frank Morrison plus 5. Plus 5 for Hargrove, 85 overall. It's looking good. 90, Pat Walker's a 90. Rivera goes up to an 85. In a corner, Johnny White's our new guy. And where is my guy that I just signed over here? I put Reynolds over here. Why is he not showing up? Oh yeah, because he's a freshman, so he won't get this up. We won't get these upgrades. Pretty good corners though. Thompson goes to 85, so does Victor Keys. 78 for Dylan Bell. Nate Morgan goes to 78. Plus 7 for Samuel. And the punter just got signed, so he's not going to show up there. And then we get to cut players. I'm tempted to cut Gildry because I wanted to play the guys I wanted to play at quarterback. I don't want to get another quarterback right now. I want Kelvin Green to take the snaps. I have a plan, and I don't really want it. I didn't want him to begin with. So I didn't want him to begin with. I liked him, but I didn't want him, So I'm going to make a controversial thing here. Gildry's a better quarterback. He's an 83 overall. He's got better throw power and all that. But Kelvin Green, I wanted to see what Kelvin Green can do. And I want to see what he could do, man. I had a plan. And this is messing up my said plan. So I don't want to do it. We're going to cut Gildry. And I hate to do it, but Kelvin Green's my quarterback. He's been waiting this time for a while. Want to see what he can do. Now we need to get rid of some walk-ons. I need to get rid of some walk-ons. On the walk-ons that got on here and take them out. I screwed up, man. I screwed up royally. I actually grabbed this guy? Oh, well. We're cutting guys that are walk-ons. That's the first thing I'm going to do. I hate to cut Gildry, but he just wasn't part of my plan. He's not part of my plan, so I had to cut him. So I can't cut this guy until we get more players. See, that's another thing. I under-recruited. So now I'm stuck with walk-ons. So now instead of wanting to cut these guys, I have to keep them. Reynolds fits right in there too. Good corners. I can bring some of these strong safeties over to free safety, see what they do. course, I can't change their positions. It was kind of dumb. You should be able to edit their positions anytime you feel like it. But yeah, I got the roster down to 70. Wasn't painful, but got walk-ons if I want rid of them. Controversial, I cut Gildry, and he's a better quarterback, but by a smidge. Kevin Green's my quarterback next year. Kevin Green's waited his chance. I redshirted him. It's his time, man. I didn't feel like going to another quarterback. I didn't want to do that to him. Plus, I want to see Rodney Frederick. I want to see scrambling. I want to get some packages for Tony Thomas, see what he can do. There's all things I wanted to do. So, I made it happen. Custom conferences, guys. I get to redo the Big 12. I want to also get our conference championship game in North Dakota at Fargo Dome, North Dakota State. Still got stuff to do. As of now, we're going to keep the conferences the way they are. There is an imbalance, of course. The stronger conferences, the strongest division is definitely in the other division, while we're in the weaker conference. But it is what it is right now. I'm not making any changes. But I will make changes to Big 12. And we will swap with West Virginia. Okay, Houston, SMU, TCU, Texas, Texas Tech, Baylor. No Texas teams are over here. Good, I did what I was supposed to do. So I switched that out. That's good. ACC, same. Sunbelt, keep the same. SEC, keeping the same. Pac-12, we're keeping the same. Mountain West, we're keeping the same. The MAC, same. Independents, same independent teams, always have. Conference USA stays the same. Big 10 will stay the same. Big 12 has changed. Save that. Put tie-ins. We keep everything at large. I'm not changing that. Everything's at large. We are changing the conference championship. We're changing it. North Dakota State will host. I probably won't change this rivalry much. We're going to play North Dakota State again in the Fargo Dome this time, so I don't want to change that. We'll put Thursday games only, weekday games. Every time I do this, it never does what I want it to do. I'm always starting conference games in week 4 or week 5. So it never really changes. And I guess I'll keep that about the same. I'm not going to change it now. Of course, next year, I want to get another protected rival like a Furman. We never played Furman. I haven't played Furman in years, so I kind of want to play Furman. Let's see what's going on now. BCS Bowls. I did what I was supposed to do. Location for championship game will be in the Fargo Dome. So I did what I was supposed to do there too. Minor changes. But I always wanted to do that, so I did it. The Big 12's fixed. Location for conference championship game is fixed. We'll go on to the. About to end this video. As we go through the off season, getting us ready for year 14, which will not start till for 8 long months. But I still can't believe I did that. I got an offensive lineman that I wanted, and I clicked, and I didn't look at the information, and I ended up screwing all that up, man. But at least I didn't have to cut a lot of players, and the players I got to cut were pretty good. We can look at redshirt players real quick. Who I'm going to redshirt. I got plans for Thomas. I kind of want to use him. He's got more speed than anybody, so that's good. I could put him in those Weaver packages. We're going to have to change his jersey number. I don't like 11. He's going to have a single number. Running back. You're not going to get any playing time, John McGill, so you're going to get redshirted. He's a transfer, so he's automatically already redshirted. That takes care of fullback for a while. You can look at it that way. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm making up my mind about what I want to do with that. Tucker, Benson, Royal. Oriole's not ready. We're going to redshirt him. Gross will not get any playing time. I'm just going to go ahead and redshirt him. He won't get no playing time. Guard. I'm going to move somebody over. So I don't want to make any moves yet. Let's look at the schedule real quick of what I want to do. Who I can get, who I can play. We should be at North Dakota State. We are. Townsend comes to us. We're not playing Temple. And I do not play FCS teams. Does not happen. teams I want to play on here. Middle Tennessee State to open the year. I want Cincinnati. I want Cincinnati. I want Middle Tennessee State. Seeing if my schedule that I want is possible. We're really close to it. To the schedule I wanted to do. Look at what other team I want to play. Virginia, Utah, Tulane, probably Texas Tech. Probably. Houston? Maybe. I want to start the season on the road. Middle Tennessee State at home. On the road versus Texas Tech. That'd be interesting. I got like that schedule. Cincy. That's a top 25 matchup. We take on Middle Tennessee State, revitalizing Mid-State hate. We take on Texas Tech on the road. And we got Houston and this Big 12 team at home. And then we get in the conference scheduling. We'll save it. Might go with it. Might change it later. I got almost an entire year to contemplate it. And we got to start practicing and all that. But basically, that's the setup. Year 14. We'll start in 8 months. And I can put my Xbox 360 away. Guys, made an error, but it wasn't a big deal. I just didn't want to use that transfer quarterback. I got quarterbacks. They got to play. So I didn't want to take a transfer. I screwed that up. But for the most part, everything went well. Got pretty much everything I wanted done. Um, Custom conference for a Big 12, changed it around to make it the Texas division. Got our conference championship game in the Fargo Dome. Pretty much set up the schedule for next year. It is possible to play Cincinnati and Middle Tennessee State. Kind of wanted to play USF, the South Florida school, but they weren't on the thing, so I couldn't do it. But for the most part, everything got done. And that is the end of the offseason. Year 14 will be in 8 months. I can now put my Xbox 360 away and not look at it anymore for a while. Guys, thank y'all for hanging out. Just a great year for year 13. A lot of stuff was good. I'm gonna miss Supercharger. Every time I get the itch to play, that's why I don't have the itch to play right now because I'm just like I've done all I could do with it. Now it's time to take a break. And when I get back to it, I'm like refreshed, ready to play it, ready to do these, 14 games of just 14, hopefully 14 games of just grind, man, of going through a season. 13, 14 games. Guys, it's been really good season. Look forward to year 14 and see what Kelvin Green can do and what these guys can do, man, as far as quarterbacks, what they can do. Tony Thomas, see what I can do. Just practice, see what they can do, and see who's going to be the starter. I'm pretty much banking on Kevin Green being the starter, but it may not happen. I may go with Tony Thomas. I may go anywhere. I wanted to see what these quarterbacks can do. And we'll get to see it and get to see this new look Columbia State Supercharger team in year 14. Guys, thank y'all for joining me. It's been real. Great season. See you guys later. Solo Dolo out. Go Big Green. Go Big Green.